Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dark Hero bringing you some Halo 5 Warzone again. This one, pretty excited for. Had a lot of fun doing it. Starting off here, looking through my boosts. I don't think I chose one, but start off, first time I logged into Halo 5 this week, have some Rex to open. So we got a promotional. I think it's for, Halo channel. So I'll get emblem with that, jackpot, and random weapon, which, it's not great. Emblem's kind of cool, though, so it's worth it. And this one, got good stuff. Long shot AR I've never had before. Got orbital armor, and that's my first new visor is Buckingham, so that's pretty cool. And then we got a legendary XP boost for Arena at the end. Although I really don't play Arena too much, but I do have some of that coming for you guys. Another good one, we got Plasma Caster certification here, which is great. I needed some power weapons. And Gun Goose, I forgot about that. And then another visor color. So that one, the second one was actually pretty good. Happy with how that turned out. Then got a lot of fuel rods and light averters, and I think I saw an appetite for destruction in there, which saws and appetite is awesome for me. I love those weapons. Then, so we're starting up the actual game now. It's getting ready to launch. We're playing Raid on Apex 7, which is definitely my favorite Warzone map so far. I think I messed with my settings here. I had a guy saying something in chat, and I was trying to figure out how I could turn their voice off. One thing about Halo 5 that bugs me is you can't do much in the lobby. You can't look at other players, you can't look at what they look like or their stats or anything unless they're actually like your friends that are playing with you, and you can't mute them until you're actually in the game. So a lot of times I'll get in and there'll be some guy humming or like a kid shouting or somebody just talking and they didn't realize their connect's on, and you can't turn that off, so it kind of sucks. But, so there you go. I finally managed to mute them. Dropping in here. I love this one. I think actually isn't my highest win percentage. I had for a long time, I had an undefeated streak on this map. I had like 11 wins and no losses, and then I finally lost when I was so sad. But I love this map. March on Stormbreak, I've grown to like a little bit more. I don't hate it as much anymore that people aren't just running people over in Ghosts 100% of the time. But Arc, still not too fond of. I think I've only played like 4 or 5 matches on Arc, and I've won most of them, maybe 2 or 3 of them. But I still just not really fond of the whole tunnels that go through it and everything, and then the garage being really close to the armories. It's just really weird to me. But this one, so we cleared out the base here. Said finally. Yeah, it took so long. I didn't realize it takes a long time for your shield to recharge after you get hit. I guess it's just because I'm sprinting. That's weird. Okay, heading up. For the most part, I like to go to mid instead of going to the armories, because it seems like everybody rushes the armory. It's better if you're gonna have 6 or 7 people over there, you might as well have at least 1 or 2 guys run up to the mid and try to take some people out. I see off to the left there's always a red team has that spawn where they can just hide right in that rock. They can run up the rocks and jump in and shoot you and stuff. It's really annoying. I looked away for a second, looked back, he's actually shooting me. Managed to take me out right there. I ran out of magnum ammo right before I finished him. I don't think my teammates managed to get him, actually. But spawning back in, heading back up to the center. This map, actually, I didn't realize, is different. I guess that's not true. So, like, March on Stormbreak, the snow one, has a legendary boss at the center they have to kill to take it. Whereas this one just has 2 normal bosses, even though they're hunters, so they are still fairly difficult. And then Arc literally has nothing, it just has normal enemies. So that's kind of weird. They all have that variation. Which, this one, 2 legendary targets are down at the beach, and one of them spawns right here. So it's kind of cheap, really, that the Warden spawns literally right in front of the Spire, because then if you control the Spire, you can straight up just look over the edge and kill him, as long as you're, like, watching your motion tracker on the back, so that way nobody sneaks up behind you. So right now, we still just have the Armory and Center. We're ahead by a little bit, I think we're about 40 points. This match, versus my first one, I got actual fresh match, didn't get a join in progress, and my team is actually doing pretty good. And completely failed that jump. I looked away for a second and just fell down, got stuck down there. Almost failed it again. I just barely managed to grab that edge there. That's, in Halo 5, probably the coolest part of it for me is actually being able to do this parkour stuff. I realize in like Black Ops and stuff, you can run on walls and zip line. Halo, not that point yet, which that would be cool. But at least being able to grapple stuff and having your boost and your charge. And I don't really use the charge or the slam too much, but I use them sometimes. This one, I hate when you have a team in Warzone. You really gotta pay attention to your bases. And I realize I do it a lot of times too. Kind of a hypocrite. But can't just not pay attention to base control. If you let the enemy take your armory, then you're so screwed. Yeah, and they captured it right there. We're still ahead by a good amount of points. Finally get my battle rifle in here. We're not even halfway to rec rank 4 yet. Heading back in. Trying to take... They're doing good. Are they capturing... Yeah, they're capturing our army back. And they're capturing another one, too. We're about to get both of them. That'd be awesome if we just open their core, immediately run in. That's the first match. I might have talked about this in the last one. It's been a while. First match of Warzone I ever played was on this, and ran up and grabbed East. I had no idea what I was doing really, but we ran up and grabbed East Armory, and I helped with that. Ran over to center, killed the hunters, grabbed that, and while we were capturing center, some of my teammates ran over and grabbed their armory, and the enemy just didn't even notice. So we were at like 300 points, like none of the legendaries had spawned or anything. And it was like 300 to 100. And we opened their core. I had a bunch of rec packs that I had just opened because it was like right when I bought the game. I grabbed a fuel rod gun, ran into their base, and just killed their core immediately and won. It was so awesome. That was good first experience, although you learn pretty quickly that the world's not nearly that easy, and every other match is going to be a tough time. I hate if you try to spawn at a base and it wants to spawn you on your teammate sometimes, especially if there's an attacker. Sorry, picked up my breath there. If there's an attacker in your base, it'll never spawn you at your base, which is annoying, because then by the time you're over there, they could have already captured it. And then, like, even there, it didn't seem like there was really anybody there capturing it, but it spawns me all the way down on the beach, just because there were teammates down there. Man, I need to fix that. Sorry about the breathing, guys. It's been a while. I don't have my mic adjusted for doing this yet. Okay, that's a little bit better. Here we go. Taking back our armory. We're about 100 points ahead here. Managed to get... That's one of the hardest things to do in this, it seems like, is to get a frag grenade killed. Plasma, like, if you can stick a guy, even then they have a big radius too, but the freaking frag grenades, I almost never kill anything. And this is, I realized I got, last time I played, right when I quit, I got a projection SMG, and I didn't know what it did. And so I was like, oh, I'll use it. And it doesn't have a sight, and that's what it does, is your weird little hollow aimer, yeah, hollow scope reticle thing, which not exactly super comfortable with. It's very, very weird. I much prefer the original one. I think that guy that ran by me had the Fotis armor too. That's what, for getting, I don't know if it's just for pre-ordering it, it's because I got the Xbox One edition or what. I got the Fotis armor, which is like the unicorn with a special chest plate and special emblem. And I love the freaking... I never had that in Halo 4. I guess you were supposed to get it by, like, beating the campaign on Legendary with all skulls on or something. I don't remember. My friend was telling me about this. I don't know how true that is. And just get energy sorted right there. But I never had it. I didn't play Halo 4 too much. I played a little bit of multiplayer. Played most of Spartan Ops. I need to go back and finish that sometime. And then I ran through the campaign. But this one I really... Multiplayer sucked me in a lot more. And... I feel like a lot of this I've already talked about. It's been way too long since this is a weird kind of in-between recording session where there'll be a week when I have my Xbox One, so I'll record a bunch of videos in bulk, and then I'll go over to my other house where I don't have it because I don't take it back and forth, and I'll just try to have videos stockpiled, which is something I put this in the description on the binding. I don't know if you guys saw that though, that sorry really for not having enough stocked up there. I just didn't manage to stock enough up for the weekend. So now that I'm back over here though, I'm gonna record at least 2 a day. So that way I'll have one for each day this week and one each day next week. So you guys should always have one video a day. I'm gonna do my best for that. Even though Monday you didn't have one because I had some trouble uploading it and I had to wait, and I did it just really early Tuesday morning. I woke up and did it. But this should be going up on Wednesday, I think. And I think from here on out it should be a pretty steady schedule. I scared myself there. I hit the right bumper on my controller. I was afraid. That guy killed me. I immediately spawned there and just ran around and dropped on him. I knew right where he was going. And my friend tried to slam him. That's in this I almost never use the slam or anything. So I did at the beginning of this. Excuse me there. I got the gun goose certification. I've actually used one of those before. They are weird, but they're kind of fun to use. Kind of sucks though. Like, you take out vehicles super quick. It seems like I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I have a bad experience with it. But, like, we were taking out vehicles really quick, but I couldn't do anything against players. But then, when it seems like other people use it, and I'm in, like, a tank or something, they do nothing. But then they'll just kill me in a couple shots. So here we got over double enemy score. We're doing good. We managed to take out that Wraith, which if they would have got that, would have put them ahead of us. That would have kind of sealed our fate in. And then I don't know why. It's been so long since, not so long, but a couple weeks since I played Borderlands. And my instinct to get out of the car was to press A as if to jump out. And I started the animation, I was like, oh wait, is that actually a thing? No, it just switched me to the back seat. So that's something you kind of might want to avoid. And I missed over half my shots there with that SMG because I am real swell at the game. But, lost my train of thought earlier. Arena, not as fond of. I'm pretty sure I already talked about this. Warzone I really like, but Warzone can go south very quickly. Arena I really am not that fond of, but I did play a lot more of it. I haven't tried most of the game types either. I played a couple I think I only played like 2 matches of Rumble, and I really didn't enjoy it. The spawning is just very, very broken in this game. As far as Warzone, doesn't seem to be as bad, but I think that's just because everything's more spread out. But in Arena, the spawning is horrible. I hope when the Cartographer's Gift, the next update comes, sometime this month, they fix that, because that's a real big issue that I have with it. I spawn here, there's a guy attacking, and I was just sitting here waiting for him to pop out so I could take him out. But, did play some more Arena. Haven't played Team Arena, Slayer, or Breakout yet. Breakout seems interesting, but it reminds me of, like, Trials of Osiris from Destiny, which I am horrible at. I am not a Crucible player, so I try to stay away from that. So that brings up bad memories for me. And then, I played a little bit of Rumble, and then I've played in a video I'll be posting later on this week. I qualify, actually. I do my 10 matches to qualify in SWAT, and I am too good at video games for my own good, apparently, because I got Diamond rank, which isn't great, or not great. It's not terrible, but it's not the best one, is what I mean. Like, I think it goes Diamond, and then Platinum, and then Onyx is the highest one. I don't know if there's any below Diamond. I might just be wrong, and it might be very bad. But I'm Diamond 1, and, so now it's pitting me, and I think I got that out of pure luck, because I'm actually very, very bad at SWAT in this game. It's nothing like Reach, which is the last one that I really extensively played. And so I'm being pit up against people, now when I play it by myself, that are much, much better than me, and are, like, quick-scoping me across the map, because I'm just such an easy target, and it's horrible. Managed to take out some Banshees there. I like that they were supposed to be circling that armory over there, and we managed to draw them over us just by shooting at them. I think I'm going to run out of battle rifle ammo shooting at this thing for absolutely no reason, because since this one only gives us, yep, there it goes, only 1 point for killing it, and my SMG is not going to do much against it. But, Arena, I'm getting more used to it. I'm still not 100% on it, though. Still trying to take that thing out, and then, what's his name? Guy in the Phaeton, however you want to say it, spawning in at the beach down there. I never used one of those. Oh, sorry about that little cut there. I think I just tried to run over their base and got ran over or died or something. Spawned down here at the beach, which really was not a good thing because he's just tearing through me. I try to head back up to the spire since it's getting contested. Managed to get our own armory back, and then we're working on the west one right there too. So that was, I think we've lost and gained that thing like twice. Like we got it, lost it, got it, lost it, and got it again. But, I don't know. It's an experience. One thing I really, really am hoping for, sometime, I found DMRs sometime in this game. In Reach, you didn't have you didn't have the battle rifle, you had the DMR, which I was completely okay with. I've never really liked the battle rifle too much. I've gotten more used to it in 4 and 5, but I still way prefer the DMR. And in 4, the DMR was decent. In this, the DMR, should almost be a power weapon. It's so strong. It's like 4 shots to the head is a kill. Tried to actually Spartan charge there, try to get used to it, and I just completely missed. And then a guy... No, that's... Okay, that was a different match. In one of my other matches, a guy jacked a Banshee that I thought I'd kill it, and he come back and run me over with it while I was just camping the spire. I use camping loosely. Not camping, defending. Defending, guys. I'm a real team player. And I grabbed a saw to take out this ghost, and the ghost had already left, so I used it on this guy instead, which was kind of a waste. And I very easily could have died there because of them frag grenades, but I'm just real smart. And we have our armory in the spire right now. That's one thing. If the enemy captures the middle, it is very, very hard to capture middle back to get that turning point, because this, especially in Arc. Arc, if you don't have the middle, it's very, very hard to win. In this, you could do it. In March on Stormbreak, you can do it. But in Arc, it's almost impossible, because it's right by where all of the legendary targets spawn, and it's right by the other 2 armories, and you can easily run from that into one of the tunnels and go hide and sneak around to take something out. And that's something I need to get more used to. There was a couple matches I played, I don't know if I played it on stream, it might have been right before I streamed. I streamed a couple weeks ago, and I grabbed an active camo for the first time because I had a bunch of them stocked up, and I was just sneaking around with my battle rifle, and I went over to like the path from center to the enemy base, and I was sitting there with my battle rifle, and I would wait till people, like 3 or 4 people passed me by and started engaging people, and then I'd start sniping them from the back. I hate that. I hate that in this map. Red, the West Armory, where Red goes, has so much coverage that there can be a sniper. If I don't know where it's at, I haven't managed to find it for myself, but a sniper can sit there and see everywhere on the spire. So if you pop up, he'll just immediately get you, but you cannot see him from here because of the trees and stuff. It's so annoying. He's gonna kill me right here again, I think, too. No, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't get me. He might. I think the Banshee scared him off, because I think our guy jacked that Banshee, which is annoying as hell. Like, I can see legendary targets, not even just legendaries, bosses, you can't jack their weapons, and Needler didn't do much against him. I think I fired maybe 2 shots to actually hit him. But, no, it is this match. Okay, yeah. So, one of their guys jacked this Banshee. I thought it had been dead, because I thought it came around the corner and exploded. No, he comes back and runs over like 4 of my teammates. Then we finally... Oh, maybe we... Oh, I think we each have a Banshee, because I think the other ones... We got a Banshee assist. Or I got a Banshee assist. So I think that it died, but I think there was another one too. This is awesome right here. I love... He throws this grenade. I don't know... I saw his teammate coming up, and I'm like, I'm really not in position to handle both of them. He just runs right into the splinter grenade, and this is destroying himself. And then I'm trying to wait for this guy. I'm like, oh crap, I'm showing up on the motion tracker. He's just Grenadier, just all the way. If you look at the score down there, I think it says like 600 to almost 800. Now over 800, so we're doing good. We're beating the teammates by a lot. From 4 to 5, I love the Promethean grenades so much better. I don't even remember what they were called, honestly, in 4. Yeah, teleport cubes from Red versus Blue, obviously. But, did not like them. Their little ball thing was weird, which reminds me of the Dragon's Breath now that I've been playing Destiny. But, I just never was fond of it. In this game, now they're called Splinter Grenades, and they split into that, kind of like the Swarm Grenades from Destiny. It's the only thing I can compare things to, because I've devoted 400 hours of my life to that game, almost. But, I like them a lot better in this game. They actually seem useful to me. So now, nearing the the end of this match, might get sniped right here. I hate that. You cannot see him if he's right in the right position. 875 climbing to 630. Slowly climbing for them. And I don't know. I have a couple of these recorded already, just not voiced. But I don't think that in any of these we get, we open the core on the enemies. Because that is hard to do, but if you can do it, it makes the match so much quicker. And then, yeah, I already have. I feel so gypped. So, I had heard about the lock armor with the Sentinel battle rifle, but my game didn't come with it, and I had just kind of forgot about it when I first got my game, so I never really thought about it too hard. And then my friend was telling me the other day, because I was picking him up, my friend Geezer, he was like, dude, you should have got that. You pre-ordered the game, right? It should be on your receipt. So I pre-ordered the Xbox One, and obviously I didn't, well, I say I did. My dad pre-ordered it for me, and he went and picked it up and everything, so he handled all the receipts. And I got the receipt from when he actually went to pick it up, and the code, GameStop receipts, I hate GameStop. I hate all receipts, because I always put them in my wallet, like, oh, I'll do this, and then I get sweaty, and then all the ink wears off of the thing, so it's just a blank receipt. So I skimmed through it as hard as I could, and like tried to see if there was anything that looked like it could be even 25-digit code, and there just wasn't. It looked like it was straight up not on there. So it must have been on the first one that he pre-ordered back in like September, and so that's when it's been thrown away. So I have no way to get this code now. So I don't get Locke's armor, and I don't get the rifle, which bummed me. And I'm just bombing him. Right here, I was hoping like we can kill this warden in this, and then I've pulled out a light of Urs. Managed to do that. I was firing that last volley, and none of them even made it to him before my teammates just took him out with battle rifles. That's the way to go. I hate in this I can go up and bomb the crap out of somebody with power weapon. It'll be like a sliver of health, and somebody on the enemy team will like pop him with a magnum once and he'll die. I'm like, why couldn't my guns have done that? So we finished this match. 16 combinations, got a lot of rec points from that too. I say a lot, like 2,000. Good about on an XP. I'm 17 here, and nothing really new. So we're coming to the end of this one. Good match. I'm fairly happy with this one. I'm happy with a lot of the multiplayer that I have stocked up right now. But thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys.